9 years ago, I started my journey to become a strong pool player, and I'm still far away from the level I want to achieve, but nevertheless, I gained a lot of knowledge over the years. There are 5 things I wish I would have known when I started playing pool, and if I would have known those things, I would already be a much stronger player. So here are the 5 things that could also help you on your way to become a strong player. I made a survey on my Facebook page for this video, and one of the most named things was the tangent line. The tangent line is really a huge thing and has the most predictable cue ball's path when it comes to position play. Once you've mastered the tangent line, which is just being able to play a stop shot from any angle, you can deviate from the tangent line by hitting higher or lower on the cue ball. Knowing about this right from the beginning would have improved my positional play tremendously. If you want to know about the tangent line, check the link in the video description. Fundamentals and straight cueing. This is actually the thing I regret the most. Now as an experienced player and coach, I know how important it is to being able to cue straight. Back then, I wasn't even considering to working on my technique. I played like that for about 3 to 4 years, so I got a lot of bad habits. And it took me another 2 to 3 years to get rid of those bad habits again. And even today, I'm not 100% happy with my technique. Why do you think are those young pool players like Phila, for example, such great shot makers? Because they're paying attention to their fundamentals right from the beginning. Just watch a video of him play and look what his cue does on every shot. It just goes right through the cue ball. There is no unwanted movement to the left or to the right. If you want to have more detail on that topic, check out the video "This Discovery Made Me a Shot Maker." The link is in the video description. Pre-shot routine. This was also mentioned very often on my Facebook survey. A consistent pre-shot routine is just so important. It helps you to prepare the shot and to raise the chances of a successful outcome. And it's even a mental advantage because it can be a trigger for your brain to start with the usual job and to forget your bad thoughts. In this video, we're going through my personal 10-step pre-shot routine. If you haven't watched it already, you should definitely do it. Of course, after this video. Controlling the cue ball without spin. I started way too early to use side spin on the cue ball. It's nothing bad to play with side spin, but I was still absolutely clueless on what the cue ball does when I'm just hitting a center ball, high or low. Before you start to experiment with side spin, you should understand the behavior of the cue ball without any English. Imagine you're trying to run before you can't even walk. That just doesn't make any sense. However, I have 2 very good videos that deal with side spin. Both videos are in the video description, of course. Playing tournaments. I always had the mindset that I'm going to start playing tournaments once I'm good enough. But this was wrong on so many levels. Tournaments and serious games are the best training you can get. Not only are you learning from stronger players, you are also forced to play your best pool, you detect weaknesses, and you will get used to pressure in those situations. I started very late to compete and still have the problem that the mental aspect is the worst part of my game. Don't get me wrong, I know all the mental mindsets, breathing techniques, psychological tricks and so on. But with mental game, it's the same as with your pool game. Even though you know everything, you still have to practice it. And the only way to practice it is to play tournaments, of course. If I would have started playing tournaments a lot earlier, I would have practiced it right from the beginning and already be a much stronger player. Let me know in the comments what you wish you would have known when you started playing pool. And if you liked this video, consider to leave a like and share it with your friends. A thank you goes out to my sponsors and patrons. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, see you at the next lesson. Take care. 9 years ago, I started my journey to become a strong pool player. 9 years ago, I started my journey to become a strong pool.